Hello, I'm Captain Ann Stevens of the Apex Police Department. I would like to take a few minutes to discuss with you one of the virtues of a MAGNUS law enforcement officer, compassion, and how important it is within our law enforcement profession. MAGNUS leadership defines compassion as actions motivated by a genuine concern for the well-being of others without thought of personal reward. Simply putting others before yourself with true sincerity is compassion. Granted, it can be difficult to maintain compassion for someone who has committed a heinous crime or chooses to maintain a self-destructive behavior. But that's when concern for others is needed most, during difficult times. We can show compassion for others in various ways. Positive reinforcement and encouragement go a long way towards someone feeling good about themselves and achieving personal goals. Exhibiting and displaying kindness without expecting anything in return is often passed on to others who have had benevolence bestowed upon them. As you know, police officers are trained to be on alert from an officer safety perspective. Thus, compassion and empathy can be difficult to be interwoven within the duties of a law enforcement officer. Generally, members of the public have relatively limited contact with law enforcement unless they are victims of a crime. When dealing with the police or the judicial system, they will remember the little things. Was the encounter pleasant? Was the officer polite or rude? Did they feel as though they were treated fairly? Law enforcement is beholden to constitutional policing, which is legal policing adhering to the U.S. Constitution, state constitution, court decisions, federal law, state law, and municipal regulations. The public expects to be treated with compassion, dignity, and respect. Imagine a family member contacted by the police or being a victim. You would expect nothing less than having law enforcement being compassionate. So how does one become a compassionate leader? A leading clinical psychologist, Dr. Lisa Firestone, advocates the following: mentoring and teaching others. The wisdom and experience that you have gained throughout your career is meant to be shared. Understanding emotional intelligence. Being able to recognize, understand, and control the emotions of yourself and others will afford the ability to display compassion. Expressing gratitude. Most people will respond positively when they have been on the receiving end of gratuitous comments. Respond to the emotions and not the words. Sometimes angry words are the result of tragic and emotional events. Understanding what is causing the anger will achieve compassionate results. Throughout a career in law enforcement, one will be subjected to various situations that are emotionally charged. We do not expect police officers to be assaulted or victimized, but being compassionate is a characteristic of a star performer and a MAGNUS police officer. Thank you for tuning in to this session of the National Command and Staff College MAGNUS Leadership video series. Stay safe.